Focus beats discipline. In this video, I'm gonna go over why that is and what I mean by it as well. I heard this great quote that a focused fool can achieve more than a distracted genius. Why is that? Well, think about it. If you're an exceptionally disciplined person, you're extremely intelligent, you're extremely capable, but you don't have a focus. You're dabbling in different things, you're trying out new things all the time. You've got what we call shiny object syndrome. You're gonna achieve less than someone who just focused on one thing the whole time. One of the key reasons for that is the fact that it takes a while to get proficient, to get professional, and become great at something. Like some people, they'll say, amount of hours that you need to put into something. Other people say that it takes 10 years to become an expert at a skill. But the bottom line is you're gonna need to be focused on that one thing. If you do one thing one day, like let's say one day you're trying to do an e-commerce business. The other day, you're trying to do an affiliate marketing business. And then the next day, you're trying to do YouTube for a little bit. You're a little bit all over the place. It's gonna be much harder to actually become successful. And I've noticed my mother is actually a prime example of that. Like she's in her late 50s and she still doesn't really know what her passion is or what she wants to do in life. So she's constantly going around trying out new businesses with e-commerce, trying like different businesses she finds online and still looking for different jobs that would potentially interest her and make her feel that spark of passion. But there's no focus. So she ends up not really dedicating and going all in with anything. She's just kind of dabbling and waiting for the next shiny new thing to come along. Achievement requires focus. But what can you actually do to be more focused and be less distracted? Probably the easiest way that I can think of to become more focused is to say no to more things. Think about it. We got social media. We're constantly being exposed to new business ideas, different industries, different possible careers. We're constantly being bombarded with options. And if you're saying yes to every single thing, you're gonna get distracted. You're gonna be pulled in different directions and you're not gonna know what to focus on. You have to learn to say no to things because every time you say no, you're buying yourself time and you're allowing yourself to focus on what you've already got going on. So whenever you're presented with something new, of course, you don't want to be completely closed off to anything new because it can be helpful in some cases. But whenever you're presented something new, you want to think about, is it actually helping me move forward or get further along in the things that I'm focusing on right now? If the answer is no, you want to make sure to say no. If you're constantly starting new things, you're going to be in an endless cycle of never fully getting into something and never actually achieving anything. And saying no to things, it goes quite far. It can be things like, I heard the statistic that for the average American family, they spend 96 hours every single month on household chores. So that's things like cooking, cleaning. There's so many things that we're doing that aren't actually helping you move forward with your business or becoming more professional in a skill that you're pursuing. So you want to see what can you do to get rid of those distractions. Is there a way you can get rid of cooking? Is there a way you can get rid of having to clean, having to mow your lawn, having to, cut the grass? What can you do to have less distractions? And some of these things will require a bit of finances as well, to spend a little bit of money. But if you calculate it, if you had an additional 96 hours a month, could you make use of that to make even more money that you would spend outsourcing those tasks? If you're on a salary, the answer probably would be no. But think about it. If you're outsourcing these tasks and you have 96 hours additionally every single month that you can spend on other things, then you get to, pick up a new skill, work on getting a promotion, or start a new business. So the question is, would you be able to do more if you had 96 hours extra every single month? Would it be worth spending just a few $100s extra? It doesn't just stop there either. There's more things you can also say no to. For example, you can say no to watching that Netflix show. You can say no to scrolling through social media. There are so many things you can say no to so you have less distractions and you have more time in your day to focus and actually get things done. Let's remove all the distractions that we can so we get to focus. because focus is the #1 key to succeeding in a new skill and in a new business. I've also thought about the fact that some people, it can be hard to focus because there's so many things that they want to do. If you're in a scenario where it's hard to figure out what to focus on, you want to narrow down to what resonates with you the most, what you can see yourself sticking to the longest. You have to simplify your goals and what you want for yourself so that you can focus as well. Because if you got too many things in your head that you want to do, you're not going to be able to focus. I'm curious to know if you feel like you have a clear focus or a clear goal. And I'd love to hear some thoughts down in the comments below so we can discuss it, right? See what we can do, see what's worked for other people as well. Let me know, what are some things that you've done that have helped you focus more? I would love to hear it in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. I upload videos like this every single week, so make sure to hit that subscribe button if you found this helpful in one way, shape, or form.